Have you ever had the strange feeling that something just doesn't quite add up in reality? Maybe it's a glitch in the system, or maybe we're living in a simulation. Sounds crazy, right? Well, hold on to your virtual reality headsets, because today we're diving into 10 of the most wacky reasons why we might just be living in a simulated universe. Number 1, deja vu is a glitch. Reason number 1, deja vu. You know that weird feeling when you're absolutely certain you've experienced something before? Some people brush it off as a trick of the mind, but what if it's actually a glitch in the system? Think about it. Maybe the simulation accidentally replays a scene from your life, just like a video game that lags and repeats a moment. Deja vu might just be our first clue that the simulation we're in isn't as smooth as we think. Number 2, quantum weirdness. Quantum mechanics gets weirder the deeper you go. Particles act like waves or flashes, or sometimes both at once, and only decide where they are the moment someone observes them. What if this is just the code of the simulation trying to handle too many tasks at once? Or maybe it's the universe rendering at real time. The unpredictable behavior of quantum particles could be a sign that the simulation's programming is glitchy, trying to handle all the computations at the tiniest level. Number 3, the Mandela effect. Do you remember the Monopoly man with the monocle? Or was it in the Bernstein Bears, not Bernstein? Well, the Mandela effect is when a large group of people swear they remember something different from reality. Some say this is evidence that the simulation is updating itself, tweaking little details like a programmer rewriting a line of code, but leaving behind traces of what used to be. Number 4, coincidences are programmed. Have you ever had a coincidence so strange that it felt planned? Maybe that's because it was. In a simulation, these perfect moments might not be random at all, but pre-programmed events designed to steer us towards a specific outcome. It's like how non-playable characters in video games are programmed to show up at certain moments. Maybe we're all just following a script too. Number 5, laws of physics equals programming rules. The laws of physics are consistent, reliable, and work everywhere in the universe. But what if that's because they're programmed rules? Think of them as a simulation's code, just like in video games where the rules determine how fast characters can move or what they can do. In a simulation, the speed of light could be the speed limit in a video game, a boundary that prevents the game from breaking. Number 6, aliens don't visit. Here's a funny one. Why don't aliens ever visit us? Some conspiracy theorists think it's because we're the only players in the simulation. If the simulation is designed to focus on just us, then there's no need for extraterrestrials. Managing multiple intelligent civilizations would be just too much coding for the programmers, so they've just focused on Earth to keep things simple. Number 7, dreams are logout sessions. What if dreams are our minds logging out of the simulation temporarily? Dreams are bizarre and don't follow the rules of reality, almost like they're running on a backup system while the main program takes a break. Maybe when we sleep, we're stepping away from the game for maintenance before logging back into the main simulation when we wake up. Number 8, reality feels pixelated? When you zoom in far enough on anything, you'll see that even our reality is pixelated. On the tiniest scale, matter behaves in quantized ways, like pixels in a video game. This could be a sign that the universe has a resolution limit, just like video games. Maybe the smallest particle we know of are simply the pixels of our simulated reality. Number 9, immortality and rebirth. Many cultures believe in reincarnation, the idea that when you die, you're reborn in a new life. But what if that's just the simulation respawning as a new character? And in a video game, when you lose a life, you start over. Maybe death isn't the end, just a reset point where we're given a new avatar to continue playing the game. Number 10, weird tech advancements. One last clue that we might be in a simulation, the rapid advancement of technology. Think about it. Over the last few decades, we've seen mind-blowing innovations like artificial intelligence, virtual reality, and quantum computing. It's almost like the simulation is upgrading itself, introducing new features to make things more interesting for us. Maybe these tech breakthroughs are just updates being added to the simulation, slowly blurring the lines between the virtual and the real worlds. So, are we living in a simulation? From deja vu to pixelated matter, the evidence could be hiding in plain sight. The real question is, are we just characters in the most advanced game ever created? Tell us what you think. Is this just wild speculation, or are we living in a simulation? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe for more mind-bending content.